Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Aries Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And we getting out to the motherfucking, got candy in my mouth. Goddamn, sorry y'all. But yeah, motherfucking weekly reading, flight astrological reading for all signs. Aries. So this is motherfucking Aries. So this is how your sun, which is your actions, the way you act, and the things, how you do things, and how you perceive things, and how you see things. This is how you're going to relate to the motherfucking 7 planets. 7 to 10 motherfucking planets. You know, now check me out. Now, your actions, as far as your actions, we know right now the sun is in Virgo. Sun is in Virgo. So we know the energy and the people and your surroundings and the way things going to be acted and the way things going to be played out and moved out. Niggas watching you. People watching you. You know what I'm saying? People watching you. When you just get paid, girl, you've been working all week at the motherfucking hair salon, throwing it in. You've been counting your money, throwing in overtime, sweeping the shop afterwards, making sure everything locked up, cleaned up, putting in extra overtime. Motherfucking employee of the week. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the week, you know what I'm saying? You had that one employee, that one chick. She be hating on you. You don't know though. She say she your friend, right? But she know where you put your purse at every motherfucking day. She know where you put your motherfucking purse at every day, right? She know when you get paid. She know how you do your thing. She know how you go to the bank, how you come back. She know how you put your money in your purse, how you take it out. Watch them motherfuckers. Don't be surprised if something come up stolen in this time right now. Aries females, watch this shit. It's gonna be a misunderstanding. Motherfucking standing. I'm telling you. Right now, you probably right now chilling. You probably got a new ass idea, new ass business plan. You out here like, man, look, man, I got this, that, and that. Man, be quiet. It's gonna be a misunderstanding. See, right now it's an inconjunction. The sun is in Virgo. You are Aries. Look at the chart. Look at the chart. It's an inconjunction. It's an inconjunction. And it's an early one. It ain't the late one. It's the early one. It's the one before Libra. So you gotta, niggas, people not gonna understand your actions, how you act. People watching you. People looking at your every move. Don't be out here telling everybody what the fuck you doing. Don't be out here telling everybody what you about to do. Don't be out here telling everybody your motherfucking plans. Because you know what? And don't be out here opposing or trying to jump in everybody's conversation too. Because people ain't gonna get where you coming from. People gonna think you coming off too aggressive. People watching your energy. People looking at the way you doing it, the way you saying it, and criticizing that before they even get to the matter of the conversation that you trying to have at hand. Before you can even get to the actual issue or the matter, you got people dictating the way you acting in the situation. You gotta watch shit right now. Aries, watch shit right now. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, it's an inconjunction, so it's a misunderstanding. So we know a misunderstanding could work in 2 ways. A misunderstanding could work in 2 ways. It can either work in your favor or work in the other person's favor. Now it's your choice. Now I'm letting you know right now as an Aries, it's going to be a misunderstanding because it's an inconjunction. So as far as your actions and to everyone else, this is how you see things. So you're going to see, it don't matter what kind of sign they is. That's going to be how they do it and how they relate it. But the energy and how you're going to see it is going to be a misunderstanding because the sun right now is in Virgo. So you're going to be looking at details also. You're going to be criticizing people before you even know who they is. You're going to be driving, pull up at a store, somebody walking in the store, walking in the door before you. You got a million things, what's wrong with them in your mind. And you don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? That's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You think people out here got the wrong conception. You think people trying to manipulate. You think people trying to talk and people trying to get along with you. But like I said, that working vice versa. So try not to put your energy out there too much to let people understand, to try to make people see where you coming from. Because no matter how much you explain where you coming from, it's not going to come across right. And you're going to exhaust yourself in trying to over-explain. So just sit back and get a little bit more mutable right now as far as your actions. Now, as far as the moon, how people going to feel about your actions. How people going to react to your actions. People going to act like they fuck with you. The moon right now is at 8 degrees Sagittarius. That's my motherfucking moon sign. 8 degrees Sagittarius. Moon conjunct my moon right now. So I could definitely speak on this right now. People going to be around you. Look, your friend going to be around you. When you got all them people coming around you, you got your mom helping you, girl. You're gonna seem like you're gonna take it for granted, but the outside looking in gonna be like, she got all this support. I don't like her. She ain't, what is she? She thinks she doing everything by herself, but she really ain't. She failed to realize he there. She failed to realize her mom there. She failed to realize. This is how people talking about you right now, Aries. Females. Don't think they ain't. They gonna be around you. They gonna act like they feel you. The moon is in Sagittarius. So the moon is gonna be like, okay, the moon square the sun right now. The moon got a motherfucking learning the reactions. Everybody reactions got something to learn from their actions right now. People gonna jump in type situations where they're gonna have to learn the reactions out of that situations, or react to certain things, gonna have to learn from other people's actions. That's what's going on for everybody right now. So right now, as an Aries sun, your actions, the way you act, people gonna understand it. They gonna act like they understand it though. And you gonna have a few people who do understand it. People gonna feel you right now. People gonna want you to come along right now. People gonna be like, okay, I feel this person, just in another way. People gonna feel more trying to get along with everybody, and you gonna feel more trying to get your point across. But the way you're trying to get your point across, people gonna fuck with it. They gonna be like, okay, yeah, we know you smart, boom, 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 but you gotta watch that too. You know what I'm saying? Watch that too, because the sun is still in Virgo. So you think you could trust her with your wallet. You think you can trust this chick, and you forgot your purse at her house. You think you can dude, you out here trusting this dude. You think you can count on him to sell the rest of your bags. You think you can count on him to hold your luggage until he come back tomorrow because he had to take a motherfucking trip. You think that right now, but keep on playing around, and something gonna show you the details, and you gonna have to analyze that fucking shit, and they gonna be in your motherfucking favor. Now let's talk about where Mercury at. Where is Mercury at for Aries right now? Now, all right, Mercury is in Virgo also. So communications, right? Communications and the way people think and how they communicate, you already don't. It's a misunderstanding. So you're gonna think people think saying one thing, but it's gonna be another right now. So try not to jump into too many people's conversations thinking you know more, or thinking you can apply yourself, or just for the sake of relating. Try not to do so much. You gotta be more mutable now. Right now, you gotta know how to sit back and listen and wait to be asked. See, the main principle Aries need to learn right now is don't give your opinion unless it's been asked. Everybody don't want your opinion. Everybody don't care about how you see it. Everybody don't want to do it the way you do it. Everybody not supposed to think about it the way you think about it. So right now, you do any of those common traits right now, people gonna act like they feel you. They're gonna be like, yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, you a smart cat. Oh, you smart, girl. Oh, that's how you do that. Oh, that's how you lock your glove department. Oh. Yeah, they gonna say that's smart, but they plotting. You gotta watch that, because people looking at details now, and they waiting for you to fuck up, for they can tell you the first thing. People don't even plot. It don't even got sometimes anything to do with stealing. People gotta put people in your life sometimes to show you that some people just want to be around you just so they can bring up your mistakes. They like, oh, this person can't be that perfect. They can't be that cool. As soon as you do something wrong, they want to be the first person to be like, see, I told you. Oh, see, I'm the one that told you you're not supposed to do that. Oh, see, I'm the one that gave you that idea. Oh, see, I'm the one who told you you're supposed to do that first. And you know, you can't do that with no Aries. You ain't telling no Aries shit first. Don't do that. So, you know, just watch communication. Communication gonna be kind of crazy right now. So, but if you a smart Aries and high consciousness Aries, then you can kind of see conversations for what they is. You can kind of see from a first initial start of a conversation, from the first couple words that a person used, if they in the conversation to be sarcastic, or they in the conversation because they really want to hear something or really want to know your opinion, or they just in the conversation for the sake of relating. You're gonna know Aries is always smart. They understand first impression. Aries rules the first house. So anybody's first impression off the back already, you're going to kind of figure like, oh, you're going to know how far to dive into any kind of conversation or any kind of situation with anybody right now, because you're kind of going to know the temperament. So that's the good thing about it. And one thing I want to present too, Aries and Virgo got something in common. The lack of Venus. Venus falls in Virgo, and Venus is away in Aries and Scorpio. So when a planet is away, that means it's at work. I like to say it's at work because it has to use the tools and do what it has to do to get the job done, even if it doesn't want to do it. And when it's fall, and when it's not exalted, when it's falling, that means it's sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because that means when you sleep, you're in a dream state. So when you sleep, sometimes you do what you're supposed to do. Sometimes you're not. It's kind of volatile. Sometimes you don't even understand how you're supposed to feel about a certain situation because some things seem real and some things don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it'll play out in the falling. Now, people want to say that it's a problem with that, but I'm trying to get you to understand that if you want to go astronomy-wise and talk about it scientifically, when a planet is exalted, that means it's above the earth. When a planet falls, that means it's below the earth. When a planet is home, that means it's on one side of the earth that it feels best at being at. And when it's away, it's on the opposite side of the earth. So it's a basic of direction. The Grand Cardinal Cross. That's basically what a home, away, and exaltation and falling is, if you don't want to tie no meaning to it and you're a strictly left brain type of person. But you know, that's for a video. That's not for this weekly astrology. We're going to go in to motherfucking Mars. Now, Mars rules Aries. So right now, Aries, you need to understand this. Mars is in Sagittarius. So your intentions, people going to fuck with your intentions too. People going to know your heart in the right place. So, even though you're trying to kick your own shit, people may just try to relate to you, but it's not going to be like trying to relate to you, or they can't, like a sextile opposition. It's going to be more like they can relate to you, because it's a trine right here, and just in their own way. They just trying to relate to you, but they understand where you're coming from. That's how I try and play out, by you being a sun in Aries. So, you know, that's how your intentions and things, how you act out, it's going to be received well. So you're not going to have as many problems as, per se, another sign. But I like to say, just watch out details and certain things too also. Now, Venus is in Libra. So Venus is in your opposite. So, you know, Venus is the planet of love and appreciation. What you value. How you relate to others. And it's where it's want to be. And the sun is in exaltation. So if the sun was like at Disneyland or the place I always want to be, the sun for you is there. But the way it's relating to today's sun may be a misunderstanding. People may not understand your excitement. You may be all giddy and hyped about something, and another person may look at you like they don't understand why you're that excited about it. And then you might get upset because you look at their facial expressions and can't seem to understand why they're not on the level you're on. And you just simply feel like you're just turned up right now. But see, here's the issue. Here's the issue. With Venus being in Libra, the way people love and appreciate, the way people value, is going to be complete opposite to how you see things. So you're going to think a lot of people are teaming up on you now, too, also. A lot of people are going to be talking behind your back right now as an Aries. I'm going to tell you that off bat. I don't care what you do. You can come around and try to create the best energy possible to try to get people on your side. When you motherfucking go back motherfucking home, these motherfuckers is talking about you. You can't do no right in that area right now. That's why I say just sit back and observe right now. And if you can, chill by yourself for a little bit. Hey, I don't mind you doing that. Do that. Do that. But if you is going to be around people, try to conduct yourself in a matter where you're out of sight, out of mind, but still in the process. Right now is the time to normally be front line into all the decisions or everything that's going on within the process of the people you're around. Right now you have to get your own stuff straight, get your own details straight. Go clean your room. Go motherfucking get your closet straight. Start using your calculator a lot more right now. Start looking at the details. Start listening to what other people saying other than throwing down everybody's throat what you want to do or how you see things right now. Learn to sit back. Details is matter right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're going to get a lot of help with the moon and Mars. But Venus is still going to show you that that's not the way to relate still. Venus is still going to teach you that lesson right now. This is not the time. You still can't, even though you may be right, you just got to learn a better way to be right. Learn a better way to relate. Learn a better way to understand people. Learn a better way to communicate. Learn a better way to apply yourself with the situation. And Venus will work out well for you. Now, we want to talk about Jupiter. Jupiter is in Virgo also, but it's in 29 degrees also, so it's cuspy right now. So it's on that Libra, Virgo, real dusty cusp right now. And this is one of them, this is like a very, this is mutable cardinal. So this is a heavy dust that spread it real thin across a lot of people. So this is like a person who like to relate on a one-on-one basis, but at the same time it has to be something practical, something that makes sense. If we just talking about a bunch of nonsense, it's not the type of situation or time we need to be wasting right now. So right now, with motherfucking Jupiter being here as an Aries, just like I was just kicking, you gotta learn to slow down at a fast pace. See, Virgos is one of the fastest earth signs. If we want to talk about them as in measuring weight, Taurus would be the block, right? Capricorn is more like a shaft or like a boat or a bridge. You know what I'm saying? Bridge, something that people need for like a foundation in order to build and create. Taurus is more like a block. It's stable. It really don't likes to move. It likes where it's at. It's like old, even like old artifacts. You know, people who live in your neighborhood who probably had that house for a long time, and the city may put a monument there. That's like Taurus, because something, or great wine and vine, something that's been grown for a while, and we see the fruitions from it, and is able to receive recognition. That's Taurus. Stability, or the block. You know what I'm saying? Virgo is like the rock, the little light rock that you make afloat over the ocean, the skip rocks, or a rock that you may blew past over the freeway and it moved and blew around. It's like a fast slowness. It understands things at a fast pace because it's ruled by Mercury. And Mercury controls rocks. And look up Mercury and stuff. That's like a disease and shit. You know what I'm saying? But Mercury is some shit. Mercury is the closest. It's the closest, so it's fast. So why it being there, Virgo, well, not Mercury, but Virgo being in Jupiter, is using a little bit of that energy. The Mercury don't really like Jupiter like that, but it's using a little bit of that energy to try to understand the meaning behind what's actually going on, what's actual practicality. Yeah, it makes sense to go get this amount of money before this bill get cut off, but what's the meaning behind that bill? Did you actually need that bill? Did you actually need to buy that Avon? Did you actually need to get that Target credit card? Did you actually need it to get them Beats by Dre headphones and get and had to pay on it? You know what I'm saying? Did you actually have to rent that car? You see the situation right now? Like, Jupiter puts the meaning into it. Mercury, like, yeah, Mercury teach you how to actually do what you're doing. It teach you how to actually go rent a car. It teach you the simple process of how to actually get a credit card, or how to actually get a loan, or how to actually create a bill and create credit. But Jupiter is going to put the meaning behind it. What was that meaning behind it, though? Did you need that stress? Could you have took that and put a more meaningful bill behind whatever you're going to be wasting your money on? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what Jupiter and Virgo doing right now. You know what I'm saying? As an Aries, you got to understand and slow down at a fast place. You got to understand. So right now, look. I'm trying to eat candy, talk fast, almost choking and shit. I got to slow down and use my Mercury to chew. And stop putting candy in my motherfucking mouth so I can get this motherfucking video out. Right. So I'm showing you examples right now. I am an Aries sign. I'm talking all this kind of shit, and I'm doing exactly what I'm talking about in front of y'all. Shit crazy, man. Alright. Now we're gonna get in the motherfucker. Let's get in the motherfucking Saturn. Now Saturn is Sagittarius. So the way how we build structure in our life right now is kind of relatable also. You know what I'm saying? The way we build a foundation. Even if it's things that we were supposed to get done and we procrastinated about it before, it's put in front of our face right now, and we're willing to go through with it right now. We can't run from it right now. Just like it's gonna jump in front of your face. It's like I was supposed to be and get my sickness taken care of, but it's in my face now to the point that I have no choice but to take care of it, and I'm just ready to go ahead and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this situation is playing out with the motherfucking Sagittarius being in Saturn. Now, Uranus is in Aries. Uranus been helping us and hurting us for the last years. You know what I'm saying? Uranus is like, you know, see, with our actions and the way we act, we got a sense of uniqueness to us right now, a sense of originality, but we also have a sense of rebellion and change. So anytime an Aries is rebelling against something right now, you're making another person feel like you're causing change. And right now ain't the time for change. Right now is the time of trying to understand what's already going on, because the sun is in Virgo. At least that's our actions. But our moon could kind of understand that a change is coming. Mars right now also in Sagittarius could feel like our intentions and what we intend to do and our willpower is in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Saturn, we building structure and gaining stability and foundation in which what we trying to present for ourselves as far as our actions. But with this Virgo energy and Jupiter and the Sun, we still got to look at details. This shit ain't gonna come overnight. This shit ain't gonna come just because you feel inspired. This shit ain't gonna come just because you feel like it's gonna come. This shit ain't gonna come just because you thought you did what you were supposed to do to get it done. You still gotta put in the motherfucking work. You still gotta do the motherfucking details. You still gotta sign the motherfucking paperwork. You still gotta call and make sure your business straight. You still gotta see if you ain't got no motherfucking warrants. You still gotta get these things out the way. Cause you ain't gonna be able to go where you need to go without getting these things taken care of. Cause they're gonna come back and bite you in the ass. And when the sun get into Sagittarius, when if you would have did these things, they would have been off your back and you're able to freely express yourself. You're not gonna be able to, because you're gonna be in a situation that fuck you up when the sun going to Sagittarius because you didn't handle it when the sun is in Virgo right now. So you gotta watch that. Now Neptune. Where Neptune my ass up? Neptune in Pisces still. And they're in retrograde too. Uranus is still in retrograde. Neptune is still in retrograde. Neptune in Pisces. So right now your dreams and illusions and the way you see things, it's kind of relatable. Like water signs feel visions. Fire signs see visions. So fire signs see a lot of the illusion that's going on right now. And fire signs is piercing right through it. You know what I'm saying? The fire signs is piercing all through it. They like, nah, this ain't real, this ain't right. But there's no logical way of expressing it right now. And I advise Aries also try not to. Just see it for what it is. If you do choose to outlet it, do it through some type of creative endeavor. But if you want to get into a conversation with somebody about something right now, save it. Don't do it. Waste your breath. Trust me. Waste your breath.